Today we're going to be playtesting a strategy that I don't normally do as a solo in Rust, and it's basically getting guns and kits before we even build a base. The first thing we're going to do is find zip lines that go to the nearest fishing village and place bags down. The only thing that we're going to be picking up on our way to the zip lines is food, like this. Just anything we can pick up without having to sit and smack it. Alright, so we got bag number 1 down right here. And we're not hitting any barrels until we get a tool. Well, these zip lines were looted, unfortunately, but we did get a couple things. So from here, we're just going to check these 2 mini monuments and go to the fishing village to start that quest. But we do need to get some scrap here to be able to buy the scuba tank. There is a lighthouse right here. So it looks like since the crates were here, we're going to be able to get enough scrap for what we need to do the pump quest. Now we get this and this. And then we're going to come over to this guy right here. And we're going to go diving. Oh, we got a bow. Now we can just head over to the fishing village, and I guess there's a recycler here. I don't know if it's just the server I'm on. But if it's dangerous like this all the way to the outpost, then we're pretty much just going to have to farm over at the outpost. Side note that I forgot to mention in the video, we are not completing the pump mission to receive the gun. We're saving it for later in case we need one to have as a backup plan. So I'm going to take this coastline from the harbor and see if I can get anything off of that road. If there's bases over there, I'm just going to go straight to the outpost. So I'm going to stay close to the water in case I've got to dip out, throw my scuba gear on. I will, however, grab this crate since it's over by the water. It's got a kayak in it, man. I can stash that with my paddle. So I'm going to throw this stash down right here, put a bag down next to it, and dump this stuff in there. If it seems like it's safe where you are on your way to Outpost, you could smack some barrels like I'm about to right now. But otherwise, I would pretty much only grab crates. But it seems like there's no bases right here. Here we are, and I'm gonna hit all of these signs. So the only rope I need right now is 2, and I can recycle the rest of it. And since I got tools already, I'm just gonna recycle this cleaver. We're gonna need as much inventory space as possible. So in this situation, I mean, this is a pretty normal thing now where bandit camp is combined with outposts, but in this situation, we can just do everything we need to right here, right now. I'm gonna make a crossbow. We're gonna make some arrows. So yeah, we need 250 for this. So we haven't exactly enough to unload this and learn the pistol bullet. Let's come over here, buy some smokes. We can buy 2 smokes. That should be a pretty decent amount. We'll have like 60 bullets, I think, altogether. So I'm just going to clear out a couple of these areas down here. And I'm going to take the train over to the giant excavator. Oh no, I hope they don't see me. I don't think they saw me. There's no way they didn't see me, bro. Just gonna slowly back away. And we're gonna wait them out, I guess. I'm just gonna play it safe and give them time to take the elevator up. Alright, that sounds like them. Got a war going on upstairs. I bet they came over to use the excavator. They should be pretty distracted now, but there's probably one over there by the collector. The other one has got to be up on the crane, and the third one's probably sniping. So we need to take a left, which is good for us, because we can just crawl out of here. Turn left and we're gone. Place terrain in between us and them, and we should be good to go. Before we go, I am going to stash some of this stuff over here. Craft up some arrows. Throw the rest of this in there. Put half of the cloth in there. We don't need our scuba gear. We don't need our tools. And we're not going to need these walls. The rest of this I'm going to hang on to. I would prefer to go to cargo, but it's not out right now, so we're going to do large oil rig instead. And also, I got to add, this is not something I usually do. What I usually do is build a base next to monuments that I want to run, and I just grind it out. And I got to say, this is a pretty fun way of doing it. We're only like an hour into joining the server. I haven't seen any notification that oil rig has been started yet, so hopefully nobody's over here. Dude, he had a supply signal on him. I'm just gonna call this airdrop in here, I guess. I kind of need to be in the center a little more. Oh, we can be in the center over here. I'm just gonna call it in right here. It's gonna take a minute. We've got a bunch of ammo, a bunch of meds, using bandages to make sure we're not using all the meds. Oh, this guy is not having a good time right here. Give me a gun. Let's go, dude. That's pretty good. All right. Not bad. Now we can get out of here. So we would normally go to like a harbor or a lighthouse or maybe even this gas station in this situation to recycle. But since there's recyclers at these fishing villages, we can just do it right here instead. And then I'm gonna pick an area that I want to build, gather up my stuff after I recycle, and we're gonna head over. I think I'm gonna take a stop by Outpost first to get an LR though. Now we just gotta get back safely. There is a train in there, which is good, but this door is open, which is bad. It looks like somebody just recently cleared this area. Yeah, there they are. So I'm gonna run up. Gonna make sure to close these doors behind me. I think this guy might have been alone. I can't really do much in this situation, otherwise I'm gonna die. I just gotta get out of here. This isn't looking good for us. The only thing I can really do here is hide. What I could do is go to the fishing village over there. To fishing village! Oh shit! Oh! In my mind. In my mind, I jumped off the side. Just like that, with zero flaws or mistakes, you're loaded. I totally didn't mess up a single time whatsoever. Everything was executed flawlessly, beautifully, perfectly. I've never seen such a good performance in my entire life. Just unprecedented levels of skill being shown here today. Never before has anybody ever done it better. Oh, now cargo ship decides to show up. As soon as I'm loaded and absolutely not prepared for it. I mean, yeah, at this point, cargo is what I would attempt to do. But I think for now, I'm on a pretty low populated server. This is not a server that I intend to continue playing on. I just kind of wanted to play test this for the first time ever. I've never done a run like this before. And I would have to say it went pretty well. I mean, we got a row plus of guns. We got an oil refinery off one of those guys. More scrap. Like, we can almost make a tier 2 workbench. Like, at this point, I would just probably put a stash down, hit a couple trees, and build a base with the metal.